Hi, my loves. Kira Marie here. So, welcome to the new moon activation. We are calling in the new moon's energy, transformation, uncovering, releasing, letting go of, I want to say, so much relationship turmoil that we've had in our journey up until this point. So, I am a psychic medium, a generational healer, soul code activator, which is a form of light language. I am a spiritual mentor, opening you up to your gifts and unlocking what is already within you, and a spiritual coach that will unlock what needs to come up to the surface and be shown to the light. And I use all of my modalities within that coaching. I'm also a fashion stylist, soul-led fashion stylist, so finding you in your style. So if any of those resonate with you, please feel free to reach out and book a session with me or book a call with me to find out which one is best for you. So all I require you to do today is to sit back, relax, take a deep breath in a quiet space, whether that is in your car, which is the best place for mums, or if you are able to put headphones on, have a quiet space in your home, whatever it needs to be. I don't suggest driving while doing this, so if you need to, just pull over or press pause and watch when you have a moment. So I'll be leading you through and guiding you through my generational soul code activation. So with that and with all of what I do, it is divinely guided. So it's quite interesting. I had a catch up with a beautiful soul the other night, and she was asking me about my healings and what to expect, and I was like, and that simply is because it is divinely guided. I am divinely guided. So whilst what other people have experienced may not be what she experiences, what I have done for others, maybe not what I do for her, it is completely guided for every individual. So everyone who is on this call is going to get what they need. I'm calling in the soul tribe that are going to be aligned for this, and that is your energy is aligned for this, for what you're ready for what you're ready to step into, for what your soul is guiding you and leading you and calling out and inspiring you to step into and step forward and let go of. So this is a pay what you can. So whether you are watching this as a paid thing from my website, or whether you're watching this on YouTube, I just ask and just put out there that the energy exchange, and it could be, and I have done in my past when I've been led to others who have done pay what you can, is 50 cents is sometimes all I can afford. And that's okay, because that's the worth that you have within you at that moment. And that's what I had for those others, is that 50 cents meant everything to me, or $1 or $5 or $10, 15, 20, 100, whatever it is for you. I'm completely appreciative of, and this helps me keep going. Also, if you like to subscribe to my stuff, like my stuff, there'll be more and more coming out. With that said, trying to get comfortable in whatever way that is, whether it is sitting down, lying down, standing up, whatever. So just be guided and led to call in your ancestors to help you in this evolution today. Just know that whatever you're ready for is what will come through today. I'm sitting at a beautiful and sacred spot called Five Islands and Hill 60. There are literally whales jumping and doing their fins, waving. So I'm going to call in their energy too. Just notice what comes up, what you're guided to see, and memories that come through, loved ones that appear and surface, old friends, family that are no longer in your life, or those that are still, but you are questioning if they should remain, if they are healthy enough to be in your life. I'm just getting like a real fuzziness, dizzy, sick feeling from my third eye crown chakra down to my throat chakra. If you're experiencing the same, know that's okay. We're just going to pull out Eya Goya no Goya Sayatia Eya no Goya Naikia Dea Deo no Goya Sayatia in my ears. Eya no Eya Deo Saya Nea Goya Eya Kio no Oya Naya Eya Eo so what Doya Nayo Dea Ayana, 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 Oyona, Oyana, Oya, Koya, Saya, Aya. Felt like it was just retuning. Oyana, Oyana, Yana, Yana, Yakaya, Sayana, Aya, Dayana, Ya. Right, this isn't too loud. I'm just going to bring in some air. Ayo, oyo, no, oya, iya, nayo, oya. Oya, saya, nayo, oya, deya, iya, saya, deya. So we're just working between your heart and your solar plexus right now. Ayo, oya, no, oya, saya, deya, nayo, oya, saya, deya. Aya, kaya, saya, aya, nayo, oya, saya, nayo, oya. Oya, saya, deya, aya, saya, nayo, oya. Aya no ya nayo no ya kaya. Mena oya saya nayo kaya tia nayo. Aya saya nayo saya tia. Mena oya te iyo no kuya te no kuya saya aya na iyo kuya. Aya saya oya na iyo kuya saya iyo no. Aya na iyo kuya saya tia. Aya say ayo no oya na ya no oya no oya ayo no oya na. I'm just getting that we're just removing all money fucking beliefs. Aya ayo no oya say aya na aya no oya say no oya. Aya ayo ayo say ayo no oya na yo no oya kaya. Aya ayo say na aya oya na yo oya say aya na. It's gonna pull them out. Aya. You may feel a little nauseous. As it gets stripped out of your Ayo. Ayo. Excuse me. Mm. 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 Ooh. So now that we've removed money beliefs, now I'm just encoding healthy, exciting, loving, nurturing truth to your money beliefs. If you think about a whale that is still jumping, it is a beautiful and massive mammal. And if it is confined to a smaller space, it takes up that space and it is ginormous to us. When you're up close and personal with it, it is magnificent in its size and stature and glory. And yet when you look at it in comparison to the ocean, and it is just a small little creature compared to the vastness of the ocean. That is the same with our money. Like, we focus on just the little bits where we can get the money from, and yet the abundance that is available to us is like the ocean. It is just limitless. And just like the ocean, when the water evaporates and dries down, it is replenished. The ocean is always there. The money is always there. Your money is always there. And it's getting you out of the limitations that we've placed, and the just like the whale and the enormity of it. We put up on a pedestal and we make it bigger than what it really is, because we look at it up close and personal, and we look at it on a view through a viewfinder, whether that be binoculars or a photo or a video or on socials. We don't get the perspective, the true perspective of it all. And that's what's happened, is that we haven't had the true perspective of abundance and money and wealth and generational wealth and legacy that is available to us and available to you. Now is your time to break free from those molds. I just see almost a cage from like a circus where a lion is caged. I mean, if you have opened your eyes, or if you still have your eyes closed, keep them closed. And I want you to see that, feel it, see it, hear it, notice it, sense it. that cage that is around you with that lid on top. And feel it under your feet. The cage that has been your hand holding the bars. And that grip between your fingers. I now want you to, finger by finger, starting with your thumbs, your index finger, your middle finger, your ring finger, your little fingers, release. And see you float up to the top, and your head hits the top. But you hear a jingle, you hear something rattle, and you look up and there's actually a lock to it. You grab the lock in frustration of, why can't I get out of this? It's time for me to get out of this. I'm ready to get out of this. And as you jiggle it more and more, and the frustration and the emotions coming up, you scream. And you notice that the lock is within your hand still, but your hand is down by your side. And you notice that as you pull the lock up to your sight, to your eyesight, you notice that over these centuries, from all your ancestors, from the lifetime that you've experienced already and previous lifetimes that you've experienced, you've noticed that the lock has been eroding, breaking down inch by inch, centimeter by centimeter, millimeter by millimeter. And you notice that it just needed that tug and that emotion and that energy behind it to remove it. You now look up and you notice that the door above is opening all by itself. No effort is needed. Now it's your turn, your time to release yourself from the constraints of your parents, your mentors, your guides in this lifetime and past, by the ancestors that have had it in place for safety and assurance and need and want and greed. It is now time for you to set yourself free. Any emotions coming up, just allow. Just let go and let them flow. There's a release. It's something you no longer need. As you make your way out, there is a little nervousness, apprehension, unsurety, if that's a word. It is almost like, and it reminds me of, and I'm being shown of a baby coming out of their mother's passage, womb, of being birthed and being here. It is now time to forget. As we do when we are born into this world, we go through the passage and we forget. It is time now for you to forget constraints that were once put on you, the ones that you once felt safe in. It is now safe for you to enter the next phase, for you to feel free, to know what freedom is, to experience the freedom that is rightfully yours, to take, to experience, to pass on, to gift to others, to share with others, to show your kids and the generations before you a different way in a different world. It is safe for you to do so. You are worthy, you are enough, just as you are right now. And moving forward, it is your time, it is your turn. As you rise above and you stand on top of the cell, I want to say, you notice that the lid is closing behind you. And you notice that the lock, if you are still holding it, or if you had let go of it, is making its way effortlessly. And as the lid closes, the lock reforms. It's almost like it's welding itself again to close it shut. And as you know, there is no key. There is no more going back. There is no more tunneling back in. There is no more squeezing back in. There are now bars upon bars. And I want you to, as you are standing on it, see that it is shrinking. The violet flame is helping it shrink, melting it down and down and down. It is getting smaller under your feet. We are in the atmosphere at the moment, within the space realm, within the higher realm. And as this gets smaller and smaller, you're like, shit, what am I going to do? Like, what's going to support me? What is it? And then you notice a nestle in your back. You look behind and see beautiful, beautiful angel wings behind you. And you know that it has got you. It is there to support you. And before the cage is no more, you test your wings and you notice it lifts you, and you then fly free, fly off. Ayo noya sayakiya, ayo sotoya nayokoya, ayo saye, ayo koye, ayo koya nayokoya sayatiya, ayo koya nayo naye, ayo koya. You see what is possible for you now. You see what is available to you right now. The gifts, both physical and spiritual, unlocking the abundance, the wealth, the opportunities, the experiences, the wealth of knowledge, the people coming forth to you, for your help, your assistance, your guidance in whatever way you work through with that. And in whatever way, whether that is through a business you work for or a business that you work in, and a business that is for you, and your legacy that you're here to build. It is almost like they're coming out of the woodworks to collaborate with you. Experience life with you. Joy, fun, adventure with you. And you see Earth as you're descending down with a big smile on your face and just a knowing within you're free. You're so free. And you're safe. You're worthy on a whole new level. You're enough. You're amazing. You're talented. You're wise. You're beautiful from the inside out and the outside in. As you send your wings, slow you down just to take this in. You notice the ocean and how vast and wide it spreads. And you realize that is just like your abundance in all the forms that it's available to you and everyone. As you get closer, you notice the beautiful underworld of the ocean and all that lives there in harmony. And you notice that the size of them really means not much in the vastness of it. And you come down and then you see come down closer to a beach and the land in which you live. And you notice one person or one boat on the ocean and how small it looks and tiny it looks. And as you get closer, it looks bigger and bigger. So it's when you feel like it's getting on top of you and it's the pressure's building, all you need to do is rise up with your wings and get a different perspective on things and pan out. And you realize how little it matters. And that is the key to life, to your journey. He's going on wide angle lens instead of macro lens. Panoramic view instead of up close and personal. Oya no koya se na oya dia no koya se na koya se dia ne kaya. Integrating this through all chakras: crown chakra, third eye, throat, heart, higher heart, sacral, solar, root chakra, earth star, grounding it into Mother Earth, having those roots come from your feet. Feel that tingle within, bringing it down and anchoring it into her core, her earth grid. A soul star. And I know that they haven't been all in order, but that is just what has been guided. So anchoring it up, your crown chakra up to the divine, anchoring it in above. So above, so below. Having Akanjamaku wrap you in love and light. And when you feel aligned and guarded, and start wiggling your toes, your hands, your fingertips, your hips, and slowly come to and open your eyes. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I look forward to hearing from you what comes through and transpires in the next 3 days to 3 weeks. What shifts, what shows up, what sheds. Thank you so much for joining me again. Please feel free to share this with anyone that you feel will greatly appreciate and love this, need this, desire this. Sending you so much love, light, from my soul to yours. Thank you again. Much love.